I'm Ellen Poggi, and I'm from Hand Hollow Farm.
My name is Skylar Gale, and I live and work at Barn Run Ranch.
Yeah, I'm Morgan Hartman, and I'm president and a member of Black Queen Angus Farm, LLC.
Thank you.
My name is Layla Aguilar. I'm the sales and markets manager for the Shaker Mountain Canning Company and Shaker Mountain Farm.
My name is Ruby Duke. My farm is Raven and Pork.
We came up with the name in 1986 when we bought the farm, and
I grow pretty much all the vegetables you can grow in the Northeast. You know, lots of cooking greens, chard and kale. And
We're a 2-acre farm located in New Lebanon, and we also have a cannery on the same site.
We primarily raise pigs. They're whey-fed pigs. We get a byproduct from the Old Chatham Sheep Herding Company, which is just 15 minutes from us, and their byproduct is our primary food source for our pigs.
Onions and garlic. I love growing garlic and herbs and flowers. Winter squash, summer squash, tomatoes, broccoli, carrots, on and on.
Well, we started off with just small two goats, just for backyard milking. That's all we wanted them for. Nigerian dwarf goats, we chose them just because they're small and they're manageable for a small-scale farm. So, being backyard milkers, we just wanted milk for the family. And then we grew to love these animals, and they were just wonderful. So we experimented with cheese and yogurt and feta, and then we came about with the skincare line.
We started in February, and we grow tomatoes as our specialty. Let me show you, well, you can see. We got some varieties here. This is a Brandywine variety, and that's like a staple, all right?
146 acres, Christmas trees and vegetables. Pretty much a lot of different vegetables and flowers, cut flowers.
We also have lambs and some ducks and chickens.
We raise Angus beef cattle. We pasture raise pork, and also meat goats.
We raise chicken, eggs, lamb, and pork. And it's all raised either in the woods or on pasture. Rotated daily.
This one here is a green zebra. They're great for juggling, absolutely great for juggling. And they taste good too.
Well, the local movement is essential nowadays with the gas prices and farms needing outlets here. So the market grew up around selling goods to local people because we have no shopping here in this town, and plus people feel that local food is better for you and tastes better. So we feel it's important to keep it right here. And of course at the abode we grow food for all the people that live there and come to the retreats. So we have a big farm, 5 acres of vegetables, and we grow food for on any day meals for 30 to 50 people. So we have a built-in clientele, and what we bring down here is some extra things, and of course we have the same produce as all the other vendors, so we sell other things like maple syrup, which is produced on our land, and some almonds that we've made up, and recipe books and cards, and more, and some handicrafts and some herbs and plants that we dig up from our abundant herb garden to give people a chance to have some nice plants.
Thank you.
I grow my produce all organically grown, but I'm not certified, and part of the reason for that is that I sell directly to all of my customers. Most of my customers belong to a CSA that picks up at my farm, so they know how I grow things. they see it, they're picking in the field, they're talking to me every week about how their food is grown, or I sell at the farmers market where we are here today. So I get to talk to all my customers, share cooking ideas with them, and they get really invested in the farm. And if I wasn't selling locally, I might have no idea who's eating my food, and they wouldn't know anything about me. So yeah, I wouldn't think of not selling locally.
I sell local because it's the difference between night and day. I mean, we can get stuff to people, to chefs and the customers that is just so much better than anything else you can get at the supermarket. All our stuff. Take a look. Let me get a shot of this potato. It's all vine ripened and picked with the utmost care, and you can't get that at the store. You just can't. So direct consumer interaction, that farm to customer. That's why we go local. Can I help you, ma'am? Yes.
I would love to have some potatoes.
Is that right? Good choice. That's a great choice. So it'll be $6.50 for that.
How do you cook squash blossoms?
Best way is to cook them stuffed with a little bit of basil and some cheese. I like Parmesan.
Stuff it with basil and cheese.
You could use ricotta, mozzarella, goat cheese, feta, on and on and on. Then dip them in egg batter and fry them in a pan about 3-4 minutes aside.
That's it.
And I'm telling you, the squash blossoms are $1 each. This is why I go local.
I never had that conversation at the Stop and Shop.
We sell locally because we believe in maintaining a local food system and growing food for people around this region to enjoy. That's a big reason we started the cannery, is to be able to have local produce available year-round, since it is a shorter growing season.
Well, I grow things locally, so it makes sense to sell them locally. It makes a smaller carbon
footprint of the food that we're producing.
It's one of the most important things, making sure that the food that you're growing is going to be accessible to everyone around you.
We want to stay small scale. We love this type of town, and we just want to stay small scale.
There's greater demand than there is locally produced beef, particularly grass-fed beef.
A lot of our produce does go pretty far, just down to a couple hours away from here. But it's great not only for having it travel less, but also to really meet the community and have them meet us.
I mean, it would be nice to make $1 million, but there's not a lot of small-scale people anymore.
We've met more people in the past couple weeks that we've been at the farmers market than in the 3 years that we've been living 5 miles away.
We tend to our animals personally every day. We milk by hand every day. And it's just a wonderful experience. And coming here with the goats and the children, seeing them every Sunday is just well worth it, to see the smiles on their faces. And
What's her name again?
her name is Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Yeah? Yeah, any little break in the fence, she knows.
Do you have anything to do with or planning to do anything with the Columbia Land Conservancy?
My landowner is working closely with the Columbia Land Conservancy. I don't own my own land at this point. I'm a tenant. So, I think the work of the Columbia Land Conservancy is something that allows young farmers like me who can't afford land to be able to have access to farmland.
They're in discussions with the Ag Stewardship Association, which is based in Washington County, New York.
Okay.
But that's not, because the farm is actually in Rensselaer County.
Yeah.
But that is an ongoing discussion, and we'll see how it turns out.
We actually currently lease 2 acres from the Land Conservancy and are in the process of working with them to lease more land for our farm as our business grows. So we didn't expect to be farmers a couple years ago, and it's really exciting to be able to work with the Conservancy to help our business grow and our farming business.
We're on family land.
Oh, cool.
And we're actually looking through the CLC for our own land.
Truth is, I don't know what that is.
No problem.
Do people
but I know this. I'm putting down roots, and I wanna continue what I'm doing. I wanna be here next year. So if they can help me do that, I'm all for it.
All right. Thanks, man. If you could talk to him.
Yeah. Why do you feel the need to sell your produce local?
Hi everybody, I'm Matt Bell. Together we're Miss Shirley's Buckle Shiners.
I took you, beg your pardon. I took the